Now in Plateau, tomato farmers and industry experts in the state are optimistic about the federal government's Nigeria First policy, which prioritizes local agricultural production over imports. They say the policy could transform the tomato value chain, boost farmer income, and stimulate economic growth. Trust TV's Musa reports.
Stakeholders believe the policy, by encouraging the local sourcing and discouraging imports, has the potential to revive Nigeria's tomato processing industry, create jobs, and reduce the huge post-harvest losses that have plagued the sector. Farmers in Plateau State are welcoming the initiative as a step in the right direction. They said it could increase their confidence to expand production and raise household income.
They should rely on local production than foreign. Because if we don't rely on local production, the next time or the next thing will happen, our farmer will relax. You are not encouraging them. When you encourage them, I think they will do best.
The federal government insists to do, they bring a good decision.
We welcome this development and pray for its successful implementation. While previous efforts raised doubts, we believe this initiative could bring lasting results. Supporting local products is essential for national growth. At the Paringada market, tomato buyers also weigh in, expressing hope that the policy will stabilize prices and improve product quality.
Well, I think them stopping importing tomato from outside will really not matter. That's my take, because I still believe we have the best tomato when it comes to taste.
Well, first of all, the imported tomatoes are mostly sour and they are mostly processed, of which is not fair. But the local one is much better because it's not sour, it comes directly from the ground. And if the government should stop importing, it is better because it is more revenue for the farmers.
Musa, Secretary of the Tomato Market in Paringada and State Organizing Secretary of the National Tomato Growers and Processors Association of Nigeria, emphasized the broader economic implications of the policy, saying it could reposition Nigeria as a hub for tomato processing in West Africa.
If the policy is being commencing in Nigeria, the tomatoes farmers will be encouraged to promote, to produce more product to the consumer in Nigeria. Because without the policy, most of the tomato farmers, they have been discouraged after being in the occupation of farming of tomatoes. And there is another importation of similar product from another country that will discourage most of the farmers.
Isa Abdullahi, a lecturer at the Federal University Kashere, said, for the policy to succeed, the government must invest in infrastructure, processing facilities, and access to credit for smallholder farmers.
Well, I think my problem with the state governments today is most of their departments are actually not much functioning. But in those days, agricultural development programs of the states were really functional. But these days, we have you hardly get to hear about them. And they need to play critical role in the development of agricultural society of Nigeria. They can leverage on it. If the government wants definitely to do this program and it wants the program to be successful, they will definitely need to get a financial system for the program.
Experts also argue that increasing import tariffs and applying taxes on the foreign tomato paste will give local producers a competitive edge, making Nigeria's tomato industry more self-sufficient and resilient. Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.